Destination approach protocol triggered. Starship Q Star arrival on Mars Research Station in T-minus 1 hour. Initiating pre-landing directive. Stasis cycle complete. Co-Captain Aurelia Banks. Welcome back, Aurelia. Welcome back, Aurelia.
I'm so wet. Did I pee? Oh, did I pee my pod?
It is drool, Captain. You have been in stasis for 177 days. Drooling.
Computer, can I ask you for a coffee? Like a computer caramello matcha mocha frappuccino with extra chino. Or does that make you feel like a Macca's drive-thru?
Aurelia, I am a state-of-the-art, hyper-intelligent supercomputer.
So you only do lattes? Hang on. If I am out of stasis, that means I'm in.
Co-Captain Banks.
I'm in.
Please report to the bridge for pre-Mars briefing.
I'm in mother-flipping space!
Stasis cycle complete. Co-Captain Simone Jackson. Welcome back, Sim.
Computer, workout playlist alpha. 9, 10, 11.
Captain, push-ups are not recommended following stasis.
Understood.
Burpees are less recommended.
International Space Agency Protocol 12E. To maintain peak readiness for service, every day must begin with physical training. ISA protocol overrules computer recommendations, which means it's abjacking hour. Understood?
Logging at Co-Captain Jackson has impressive abs.
That wasn't what I...
Co-Captain Banks is nearing the bridge for pre-Mars briefing.
You woke Aurelia up first?
Shall I advise her to take solo command while you continue abdominal sculpting? Running is not recommended following stasis, Captain.
Aurelia! Hold the lift! Aurelia!
Computer, close lift door, close lift door.
Hey! Co-Captain Banks. Mind if I join you?
Co-Captain Jackson, you survived stasis. Yay! Come on in.
Computer?
Computer?
You go.
No, you go.
No, you.
Computer, bridge.
So, how do you like our ship? Ready to co-captain it through space? Isn't it just so... pink?
Extremely pink. Everywhere. The walls, the floor, even the space bidet in my quarters. It is like we're travelling in the belly of an intergalactic flamingo.
I find it calming. Liberating, even.
I'm just going to experiment the shit out of this universe. I am so friggin' excited.
Yes, it's such an exciting mission. The ISA's first all-women crew.
Well, first non-men crew.
Empowering their way through the stars to Mars Research Station, where they'll requisition rare regolith.
Dirt. It's Martian dirt.
And guide it safely home to Earth.
Exactly as 7 mostly male crews have done so before us.
No one has done exactly this mission, Co-Captain Banks. Why else would the ISA assign 2 captains to ensure its success? Especially when they already had me. A highly decorated career military and ISA officer.
Oh, Sim. They were scared that one lady captain would get on the rag and crash into the moon.
Yep. A short, historic mission. All we need to do is...
Co-Captain Jackson, I get it. You think I'm going to embarrass you in front of that douchebag General SWAN. But Sim, he's a douchebag. And the ISA rules also douchey. So how about this? You be co-captain of lame rules and boring procedures, and I'll be the co-captain of cool, actually important things like exploration and experiments and having hard bonus for space.
Bridge.
Longest lift ride ever, am I right?
Aurelia?
Look, you do your thing, and I'll do my thing. Deal?
Fine. Deal.
Great. Let's go!
Captains, welcome to the bridge of the Starship Q Star. Featuring state-of-the-art navigations, stations for scientific observation and mechanical engineering, and to accommodate the first dual captains in ISA history, in place of a captain's chair, a captain's love seat.
A what?
A historic captain's love seat. Oh, I call the left side. A pink love seat, Sim, on a pink bridge. Ooh, I feel so empowered. Just like astronaut Barbie on her dream rocket.
The ISA would have a good reason for all of this.
Okay, is it the same reason that my captain's console is full of lipsticks?
Computer, initiate comms link with ISA ground control for pre-Mars briefing.
Your comms link cannot be connected. Please check the number and try again.
Try again. Strange. General SWAN isn't the type to miss a call.
Seriously? The guy's Zoom filter is stuck on potato.
Link with ground control cannot be established. However, high-priority video messages from General SWAN were received 3 months ago.
Very strange. Computer, play messages.
Lady astronauts, this is General SWAN. After months of beauty sleep, it's time to gussy up and say hello, Dolly, to Mars.
Oh, okay. Are we caught in a time paradox, or is he living in the 50s? Okay. Computer, next message.
Aurelia, we can't miss any critical directives.
Playing message 2.
Space maidens, the critical directive.
See?
We have discovered that none of the spacesuits will fit your womanly physiques. Do not attempt a spacewalk, as I can only assume that your intergalactic fun bags would crush you to death. Unfortunate, but what a way to go.
Oh, next message.
Playing final message.
Computer, clean up transmission.
Unable to comply. High-level interference has compromised the data chain. Manual repair required.
Ooh, my first space conundrum. Do I repair Swan's message with my sweet, sweet science? Or let it stay scrambled like sexist eggs? What a Sophie's choice.
Oh. Pre-Mars briefing will have to wait for Mars. Crew to arrive on deck in 4, 3, 2.
Wow, look at this place. More pink.
Did you know pink isn't actually part of the light spectrum, so technically doesn't exist? Tell that to my pink bits.
Crew on deck, attention! At ease. I'm Captain Jackson, your CO. And I know this mission is a big deal, so I want to say a special welcome. Welcome. Now, crew assignments.
Oh, come on, Sim. We can do better than that. Welcome, Mo. Welcome, Dusty. Welcome, Solaris. Welcome, Sim. Welcome to the galaxy and beyond. Woo! Come on, woo! I am Captain Banks, your other equally ranked commanding officer. But please, we're a family, so call us Aurelia and...
Captain Jackson. Moving on.
2 icebreakers? Okay. So now our engineering wunderkid Solaris here missed our initial crew briefing. So to welcome them into the fold, hey, let's all share our name, our roles on the ship, and what in space we're most excited about.
Hi everyone, I'm Solaris, 19, engineering specialist. Sorry I'm late, I had to finish the high luminosity upgrade of the Large Hadron Collider. Also, General Swan thought that non-binary meant I was a robot and assumed I could download the training. What a ding-dong, lol.
And you're most excited to...
Oh, work with you, of course.
Me!
Her.
Me!
What was that?
A fan, Sim? Ugh, you wouldn't know.
Professor Banks, I've followed your astrophysics work forever. I even have your paper on de Broglie-Bohm theory on my wall at uni.
Oh, de Broglie-Bohm.
Is that weird?
Oh, that's kind of weird, kid.
No, it's cool. It's very cool. My mission-adjacent experiments could use that big brain of yours.
That would be de Broglie-Bohm!
Oh.
Yeah! Oh, God.
Oh! Everyone to their stations.
Okay, Captains, I don't have a station on the bridge.
Icebreakers, Mo!
Okay, hi. I'm Mo, I'm medical officer. Any cuts, burns, or brain-controlling parasites you might be about to acquire, bring them to me.
And you're most excited about the new frontier of space medicine?
Not the time, Aurelia.
Nah, Captain, that'd be an alien encounter of a sexual kind. Yeah, so where do I...
Strap in where you can.
Oh! Aye, Captain. I do love a strap.
Solaris, report.
Captain, it appears my controls are just 3 big buttons. One says science go.
Report what's hitting us.
Okay, looking out the nav window, I'd say we're encountering space junk. Maybe sub 30 seconds until we hit that shiny red piece.
Is that Elon Musk's Tesla?
On course for a head-on collision.
Computer, run protocol 6E. Calculate the car's trajectory.
There's no time! Dusty, get us out of here and give us an intro while you do it!
Alright, Captain. McCoy, Dusty, in the flesh. Happy to sign any chest press or autograph books. Whoa! Woo! That was a big one. I'm excited to yank the days in space record from my loser brother Chip, finally declaring Dusty McCoy the undisputed 100% best astronaut pilot in history.
Great intro, Dusty!
Chip McCoy? Isn't the flight training wing named after him? Oh, sub 20 seconds to impact.
The Guinness Book of Records will soon prove that choice ridiculous. This McCoy is the real McCoy.
Flight Lieutenant McCoy, evasive action now! That's a real order.
I'm trying, but I've only got 2 buttons. Fly and stop, and they're not doing either.
Computer, activate pilot controls!
Unable to comply. Womanual systems are engaged.
Womanual? What's Womanual?
Sub 15 seconds to impact.
Womanual is a computer-assisted, streamlined operating control system designed not to overwhelm feminine minds.
Hey, computer, this is really harshing my space bars, so disengage Womanual.
Unable to comply.
Why?
You do not have authorization.
But we're the captains!
Sub 10 seconds to impact.
Dusty, May, now would be a great time for some of that 100% best astronaut pilot bullshit.
Hang on. Wait, this is just a sticker. The whole panel is fake.
Oh my god, mine too!
Oh my god, did you just rip off that hunk of metal? Damn, She-Hulk!
The helm is under here, captains.
Fly!
The real McCoy!
Brace for impact!
Lesbian, Jesus, that was close.
Anything else out there, Solaris?
Just Mars, Captain.
Just Mars! Ow!
All right, everyone. Exit protocol Foxtrot. Single file, orderly, lined up by rank. Let's show Mars crew how professional we are.
Are they hiding?
Hello? Anyone there? All right, team. No Mars crew. Humph. Guess we'd better go.
Aurelia, get in line.
Huh. I really thought they'd jump out and yell surprise.
Dusty, Mo, Solaris. Oh, fine. All crew to the cargo bay.
Hoo-wee! This is empty as a Jenny Schechter fan club in here.
Gosh, what happened to the station?
Oh, it looks like my apartment after lockdown. A trashed fart palace with too many houseplants.
That's what that smell is.
Botanic overgrowth aside, it's empty. Even the shuttles are gone.
Ooh, I smell a mystery.
No, Captain A. That's the farts.
They're probably out on a mission. Speaking of, here's the regolith. Mission objective C complete.
Think, team, think. What really happened to Mars crew? Where did these strange plants come from? Could the Mars crew and the plants be one and the same?
My God!
I have a fun mystery. How do we achieve mission objective D, transporting the regolith into the hold? Oh, let's figure it out now.
Whoa, what was that?
That sounded like our new mission objective.
Sounded like aliens to me.
Objective alien. That sounds cool.
Oh, shit. I hope insectoid alien babes didn't land and praying mantis the Mars crew. Oh, that'd be a disaster.
Interesting hypothesis, Mo. However, I have read that mantis sexual cannibalism is far less common when the species are left undisturbed by scientists.
But this is a research station, Solaris. It's full of disturbing scientists.
Relax, everyone. Go Captain Jackson and I know exactly what to do.
That's right, Co-Captain Banks. It's time to get the
Explore
regolith on the
station
ship and get
uncover
out
the
of
alien
here.
mystery.
Oh, boy.
Co-Captain Banks, a word.
Careful. Hey, Sim, what are you doing?
Completing our mission.
Okay, I hear you, but let's workshop and build on that.
No.
I'm sensing a little resistance, but I think it's important we take into account the anxieties of our team and the unanswered question of what the F is going on.
You know what will make the crew anxious? Putting them at very unnecessary risk by diverting from our very clear objectives.
You know what else is clear? Our ship is bonkers. This station is overrun by evil vegetation, and Mars crew are missing. Probably pleasured to death by aliens.
Aurelia, aliens don't exist.
Not with that attitude. We won't know what happened here if we don't leave the cargo bay, venture into the main Mars station, and make the discovery of a lifetime.
That noise is likely an equipment fault, which may have triggered a Mars-wide evacuation. So, unless you can guarantee the safety of the crew, there will be no reckless last-minute mission changes.
Okay, says the queen of last-minute changes, who thought it was a great idea to break up with me out of nowhere right before I was knocked out and stowed onto the ship like a cat going on a long-haul flight.
Oh, shit.
We can discuss our personal history back on Earth where we left it. We are here to do a job, to complete a mission and make history.
Oh, wake up and smell the PR stunt, Sim. The ISA doesn't care about us. The dildo pink starship, the high-heeled spacesuits, the service tubes called fallopians. It's all an elaborate distraction to make the world forget that the ISA director was caught trolling the all-women cast of Ghostbusters. Still!
Oh, sorry to overhear on account of you literally standing right next to us, but as a trained counsellor and nosy queer detecting truly juicy gossip, I think it's best we unpack this emotional baggage.
Thanks, Mo. But it is time for action. I am consciously uncoupling from this co-captaincy and leading a solo mission of discovery. Who's with me?
I volunteer as the alien hunting security detail.
Approved, Dusty. Welcome aboard Team Alien Discovery.
I volunteer as Alien Babe Tribute.
Denied, Mo. I am ordering you and Solaris to stay with the real mission. Fixing the ship, loading the regolith, and returning to Earth.
Fine. Come on, Dusty.
Yeah!
Fine. Solaris, Mo, with me.
Well, bring me back a treat, Aurelia. Preferably an alien babe.
Clear!
The doors are automatic, Dusty. You don't need to kick them in.
Never underestimate the element of surprise, Captain. Plus, it's kind of fun.
All right. What are we discovering? Discoveries. Burst hydropipes, broken lights, a lot of Pop-Tart wrappers. This place is a wreck. Oh, but not a scientist or their beheaded corpse in sight.
Oh, look! They were in a hurry. They left their beers half empty.
I'd say half full.
Warm. The British contingent could still be close. Ooh, laser guns! Chip would be so jealous. Pilots never get these.
Ooh, great discovery, Dusty. As solo captain of this mission, I am commandeering these weapons.
If I know aliens, and I've watched a lot of 90s sci-fi, that was totally a Martian mantis.
These aliens are about to discover no, I didn't prepare a cool line. Oh, so unprepared.
You come into our space, you're gonna get jammed.
Oh, like Space Jam. Good one, Dusty.
Thanks, Cap.
Listen up, Team Real Mission.
Because you're about to spill about the you and Aurelia dating bombshell.
Up next.
That's a no then?
Mission Objective D. Load regolith into the hold. First step is to get the ship's hold prepared, so let's go in and...
The hold is chock-a-block with crates, Captain.
Yeah, they really Tetris her to the brim.
Okay. Mission Objective D1. Make room for regolith. Now, all of these crates will be mission critical, so let's hope there's something we can jettison.
Crowbars up.
Careful! This is all ISA property.
Mine's got tampons.
Oh. Well, that's considerate.
Mine's got tampons too, Captain.
Great. We can...
More tampons over here. Here too.
Oh.
I got super and slim.
Well, variety is the spice of life.
How many bloody...
Not bloody yet, Captain. For some reason they tied the strings together like some kind of sanitary rat king.
Captain Jackson, this one says emergency supplies.
Finally, something useful.
It's pads.
Okay, mission objective D1.2. Remove all crates from the hold.
The aliens are close, Dusty. We're hot on the heels of the universe's biggest discovery. Dang, this laser gun is heavy.
I'm channeling Sigourney in Alien 3, Cap. Oh, God, I wish I could pull off a perm mullet.
I always liked Sigourney and Gorillas in the Mist.
Yeah.
For the gorillas! Straight in the tits.
Where did tits come from? I mean, you. Who are you?
Who are you? And what do you want? And why are you just in ducks and a bathrobe? It's gross. Answer me.
I'm also wearing headphones.
Come here. Gotcha. Where do you think you're going, Cinderella?
I'm not Cinderella.
Who are you then?
Science officer Bob Boyd. Botanist. Very delicate. Unable to touch the ground. Impressed by your strength. About to pee in fear.
Dusty, put him down. Bob Boyd, where is Mars crew? Were they mantis?
What?
Turned into houseplants?
What? No, I grew these plants.
A less exciting but much more logical explanation strikes again.
It's to help with oxygen. Because, the base is kind of falling apart.
We noticed. Where are the crew?
All I know is, I was having a nap a few months back, and when I woke up, everyone was gone. Just like my 6th birthday all over again. Are you here to rescue me?
Definitely not. Now, headphones back on. Music loud. Do-do-do-do-boo-boo-bow. Can you hear me? Hey, I don't trust it, Cap. Everyone gone but him? They laugh? Sounds convenient. Are we sure he didn't Space Madness murder everyone?
Oh, he doesn't look like he'd be able to murder much of anyone.
If not him, then someone. Or something. What about that noise?
You're right. Keep your laser gun within reach, Lieutenant.
Aye, Captain.
It was. He's singing.
Hey, easy mistake to make.
Okay. Well, let's not tell Captain Jackson that part. Congratulations, Bob! You've been rescued!
What?
All right, the hold is clear. Let's try this again. Mission objective D, let's load up that regolith.
I got this, gang. I once had a thing with a Romanian Olympic powerlifter. Yeah, she taught me the secret to a strong snatch lift.
No, that pallet is far too big.
Nah, it's all about lifting deep within your ass, Cap. It's like, ugh. reminds me, you and Aurelia were doing the dirty, huh?
Computer, extend the Q Star's loading winch into Mars Station Cargo Bay.
Unable to comply. Well, manual systems are
Engaged. Ugh!
Captain, I have an idea.
No, just so we're clear, you and Aurelia are both single now.
Everyone on this crew is single.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Everyone is single because no one will be hooking up.
What?
It's against ISA Protocol Mo. It jeopardizes our historic mission. It's why the ISA made an all-non-men crew in the first place.
This mission is historic, Captain. Even though it was clearly an ISA stuff-up, we have the first all-queer crew on an intergalactic mission, in flight suits, in a hot pink rocket. I mean, look at these utility bum bags. Look at these haircuts. Subjecting this crew to a bonk ban is straight up homophobic.
Ugh! Hand me that crowbar. I'm going to disengage the WOM manual for good.
Female hysteria detected. Protective measures engaged.
What? Computer, cease closing loading bay door.
Computer, disengage your manual.
Were manual disengaged. Winch extending.
Oh,
I did think it might need a serious hackathon, but as I'm a not woman NB, ta-da!
right. Okay. Great job. Objective D. For real this time.
Winch attached, Captain.
Computer,
Transferring regolith to the Q Star's hold.
It's working!
thank.
Hey, is it supposed to be on that weird angle?
It's overbalancing somehow.
It's tipping. Take cover.
Oh, man. Anyone got a giant dustpan?
Hang on. What is this? Something is hidden in the regolith. It's some kind of machine. Solaris, what is it?
I don't know. I've never... Whoa. I mean, whoa. But also, like, what? This is... Oh, wait till I tell Aurelia!
Tell me what?
Dusty. Aurelia. Some dude.
Holy hubble! Is that a faster than light engine?
So, what does this faster than light engine mean for the ship, Specialist Solaris?
Does it mean that an entire universe of possibilities just opened up for us? That anything and anywhere is now within our reach? Tell us, Solaris!
Or does it mean we can get back to Earth and complete the mission immediately?
Yes, and also yes.
Hold on a tick. Why was it hidden in a box of dirt?
Maybe we should ask Bobby.
I really don't think he knows anything, Dusty.
I really don't, unless it's plant-based. Is the engine plant-based?
You know when I said I wanted something from the Mars gift shop? A man wasn't exactly what I had in mind, Aurelia.
You can't always plan your discoveries, Mo. And let's be a little gentle, everyone. 3 months alone has really had an impact on poor Bob here.
Oh, has it?
3 months? That's when we got the last message from General SWAN. Surely not a coincidence. Solaris, access our last communication from SWAN. See if you can clean it up.
On it. Accessing the ship mainframe through my work pad. Stand by.
Wait a second. Sim, an FTL engine. No comms with the ISA. Sim, let's ditch the message and go do a few faster than light laps of the galaxy before Papa Swan wants the car back.
What are you talking about? After the day we've had? We need to at least try to get in touch with ground control before we do anything.
Ugh, sorry we can't all have the personality of a tax return like you, Sim.
You know what? Fine. If you want to steal a multi-million-dollar ISA asset and go AWOL into the sun, go for it. Just take me home to Earth first. Can't believe I thought I could co-captain with you.
Well, I can't believe I thought I could date you.
Well, you don't have to anymore. You don't have to see me again after today either.
Totally fine. And great. And yeah. Got it. Let's listen to that damn message then.
Ladies, the situation is deteriorating. I shudder to think of you all alone up there. No one to protect you but the binary robot.
Seriously, this guy.
Under no circumstances are you to leave Mars base. Stay safe in the strong arms of your illustrious Mars crew. They'll know what to do. Do not attempt to return. Do not... forget it. By the time you get this message, Earth will have been...
No further communications have been received. No satellite activity detected. No cellular, no Wi-Fi, no life signs, no radio.
No life signs?
Earth has been...
Later days?
Alderaan?
Sensors indicate Earth's total destruction.
No, it can't be.
We can't go home.
But we can't stay here.
So what the heck do we do now, captains? Well...
Starship Q Star was written and created by Meegan May and Lauren Anderson. For credits, transcripts, and where to follow, head to starshipqstar.com.